Hello, welcome to this new video. Carl here, and today I want to talk about fear and acting despite the fear. Well, showing up despite the fear. I want to improvise here. I didn't even come up with any quote. Maybe I will use any quote here, um, but I want to express something that I went through. I was fearing to press the red button to start recording the video, and I realized that why do we fear so much of taking the necessary step? And I was thinking, and I realized that at least what I went through, I was trying to do things perfect. And this is something that I'm choosing to face head on. This perfectionism syndrome. This doesn't help at all. It doesn't help at all because who do we want to impress? Who do I want to impress? I'm human. All of us are human. So if you resonate with this syndrome, this video is for you. And for me as well, because this is something that I go through from time to time. So let's have an honest conversation here. We are humans. We are walking in a journey called life. And from time to time, we're going to fall, and this is human. In the beginning of our lives, when we are learning to walk, we fall many times. Babies fall many times and they don't care. They get up and try again, and again and again and again and again and again. So we have to embrace that. We have to embrace, okay, I fell, but let's get up and walk, get up and walk. The perfectionism might be this syndrome might be a sort of excuse that keeps us from not acting, keeps us from not taking the next step. And I'm telling this because of the experience that I had. So if you resonate, this video is for you, but it's for me. It's for us. I'm doing it. It's like talking to me, so I can learn to go through this. And especially these days that we have artificial intelligence, we have everything is perfect. Maybe that's the best age of authenticity. To be human, to be human, to be human. That's why I don't like editing my videos. I really like to be pretty honest because I'm facing this head on. And I want to have this as a friendly conversation, a friendly video. I really like it because at the end of the day, I like having awesome conversations. So I just had an insight here right now as I'm recording this video. Right now, if I look at the lens of the camera, like looking at your eyes, I feel better if I imagine that I'm looking at somebody's eyes, because it's actually that's what's happening actually. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to a human being, and I'm also a human being. I'm a human being too. So let's just have an awesome conversation, as I have with my friends. When I'm walking, when I go to coffee shops, bakeries, bars, I'm talking to friends. And here I'm talking to friends as well. I'm talking to like-minded people. Here, this is the magic of internet. This is the magic of YouTube. We can connect ourselves from distance, and we can have this joyful conversation. That's why something that one of the things that I like to emphasize is have joyful conversations, not have perfect conversations. No, that's not the thing. Have joyful conversations. So I really wanted to express this feeling with you, because when I'm expressing this, I'm gonna watch the video again and I'm gonna see, oh yes, I went through this, so I have to solve it. I have to face this needing of being perfect. This doesn't exist, because if we truly believe that there's this perfection goal, this perfect goal that we have to achieve, man, everything is evolving. We are always evolving. The universe, cosmos, everything is evolving. So it's not harmonious to think that we will achieve a specific goal, a level, and this thing doesn't evolve. This thing that we achieve, by the time we achieve this thing that we are set, that this goal that we set, and we think that, okay, now I achieved the perfection. Now I'm not gonna need to work anymore because I achieved perfection, man. Then we are stagnant. If we think that perfection exists, we become stagnant, because we're never going to take the next step. And we think that, and also if we think that perfection exists, we also think like, oh, by the time, as I said, by the time I achieve this goal, I'm not gonna need to work anymore. And man, if we think like this, the things, the stuff will keep evolving. The universe will keep evolving. The cosmos, the planet will keep evolving, and we become stagnant. So perfection doesn't exist in this context. Okay, of course, we can think like, for example, we are already perfect because we are come from the source. We are already validated, cosmically speaking, universally speaking. All the answers lie within, away from all distractions. Among the distractions, if we close our eyes, if we choose to meditate regularly, if we choose to stay quiet, if we choose to go for a walk, to stay with ourselves, the answers, we will find the answers within. So in this context, we are already perfect in this context. You know what I'm saying? But in the context of like achieving something, having to achieve something, having to act in a specific way, which is, man, no, no, no. So just stay cool. Stay cool. I was kind of the reason why I'm saying that in this video is that I have another channel which I come up with uh, phrases, common phrases and words. Well, the mission of the channel is to grow, share to people how I grow my vocabulary, and also I do it to myself because I like to improve my vocabulary, and I decided to have that other channel, alternative channel, which that's the purpose. And those who watch the channel, that channel, the videos of that channel, they can have the benefits as well, because those who are willing to improve their English, grow their English vocabulary. Because one thing that I have to mention is that English is not my mother tongue language. Although I decided English to be my first language because I use English more than Portuguese, which is my mother tongue language. Uh, but I was nervous when I was teaching a phrase, a common phrase in the other channel, because I was like, man, are people gonna judge me? I'm going to have grammar mistakes, and especially in a channel which I have to be perfect on English. No, I don't have to be perfect on English. I just gotta uh, put in effort. I have to improve on it daily. But the mission of that channel is how I grow my English vocabulary. And if you want to watch, if you're watching, if you feel that this worth it for you, join. That's the mission of the channel. It's not per- perfect English teacher. That's not. So you see how many traps we our if we allow our mind to trap us, that's what happens, and then we think that, okay, I have to. No, no way at all. One of the reasons I'm challenging myself to have this channel and the other channel is actually to face and to improve myself. And part of the mission, part of the task is to face my own shadows, and this is one of them. Like um, trying to be perfect, trying to achieve, to meet uh, a certain expectation. No, no. At the end of the day, guys, I'm doing this for me. Oh man, egotistical person, you are I'm doing this for me, because if I if I can improve myself and I share this with you, maybe it can be a sort of inspiration for you. Cool. If not, okay, not. You don't need to watch my videos if you don't get inspired. But if you if your focus is to be yourself, if your focus is to be authentic, maybe you're gonna be inspired because I'm being quite authentic here. I'm doing this for me to improve myself. But I also believe that doing this for me, I will naturally inspire you to be you as well. We have to fill our cup first. That's the thing. But I also enjoy sharing it with you because this is a conversation. I know it makes sense for you. It makes sense. You have to fill up your cup first. So if you're also feeling that you have to be perfect to go to the next step, I'm sharing with you. No, let's challenge ourselves. I'm challenging myself to record videos uh, talking about the things that I learned. And I don't feel I'm ready, but you can have benefits as well. So it's a sort of, although I'm doing this for me, I'm doing this for you as well. If you understand, when you do something for you, when you improve yourself, you are naturally improving the world around you because you have clarity of who you are. Because you have clarity of who you are, you can discern how people react, why people react the things that they react. And you don't need to react to them. You don't need to react to them anymore because you know why they react. Because you've been there. Because you're analyzing yourself. Because you are looking at yourself daily, within, daily. And you know how humans work. You don't get into small talks anymore. You don't argue anymore with unnecessary discussions, unnecessary arguments. You don't argue. You don't need to because you're taking care of yourself, and the environment becomes better as well once you take care of yourself. Okay. So, to put it simple, don't wait for the perfect moment. If you're like me, from time to time you feel that you are trying to achieve a certain perfection, go ahead, go anyway. With this feeling here, I shot 3 videos now, and I'm struggling, but that's the one way to improve myself. That's the one way to grow my communication. That's the best way to grow my English skill, English language. That's the best way to improve myself as a whole. Improve myself as a whole. It's the one way, despite the fear acting in a way. So that's a pretty authentic example that I'm giving to you, because I'm facing this. I didn't have this feeling in the recent videos, in the last videos. Today I don't know why I was. Maybe it's because there are, I think, 3 days that I don't shoot a video. Because I'm still kind of doing like this, in a day I record 3 videos, then 4 videos, then I stay 2 3 days without recording. And but I'm not finding, it's not so easy to find quiet places. I'm deciding to record videos in a moment where, for example, it's midnight, almost midnight. No, it's already midnight, so it's cool to shoot videos. Okay, back on track, man. I think I have to focus here. The mission of this video here is, I, despite the fear, do it anyway. Do it anyway, man. Because I know how it feels. I'm sure that with you. Let's not worry about perfection. Okay, if we are worried about perfection, let's do it anyway. Let's do it anyway. Take a deep breath. We don't need to be fast. We don't need to be quick. Just think and say. So let's remind ourselves that we are humans. We are humans. We deserve to be humans. And this is just a conversation. I gotta remind myself that I'm having awesome, joyful conversation with you. And I don't need to be as nervous as I am. So I'm sharing this with you because I'm working to improve, to grow. And from time to time, we're gonna face the challenges, we're gonna face our fears, but we will have to face it head on. And okay, I should have been better. I'm going to improve as I do it. As I do it one again and again and again and again. As I press the rec button, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna press the rec button again, again and again and again. And I'm going to improve as I go. So do it for yourself as well. If you're nervous of taking the next step, deep breath and go. Thank you so much for staying to the end. Explore yourself, explore new places, have joyful readings and joyful conversations. Till next time, bye bye. Thank you, peace.